Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, then please do. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another Everybody Is Bothering Me. So this is a series that I got from one of my favourite YouTubers. Her name is Amanda BB, and this is where she talks about things that have been bothering her, because she said that she'd rather do a video talking about them than doing a separate video talking about each topic. So this is the most recent one. I haven't done this video in a while because I said that I wanted to take a break because I did about 3 in a row and I wanted to focus on reviews, which I'm still focusing on, but there's been a lot of news happening, so that's why I'm doing it now. But before I start the video, there's some things I want to mention. The first thing is I'm not feeling 100%. I've been coughing and sneezing and I'm feeling better now, but my cough and sneeze, it will come and go. So like right now I feel it, but I'm trying to still film for you guys because this week this week should be a very busy week for me, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to film next, and so that's why I want to film now so I can get this video out of the way. And there's still other videos that I plan to do, I just need to start writing them. So, and the last disclaimer is that I have notes on this phone, so if you see me looking out, that is why. So the first thing, I'm going to talk about the negatives and then I'll talk about the positives. This shouldn't be a long video, so I should be okay to film today, and then I'll just mostly chill for the rest of the day. So the first negative I want to talk about is that Millie Bobby Brown's engagement party. So this is actually positive because I'm very happy that she got engaged, because I've talked about this before. They clearly love each other, and I'm very happy for them. I know a lot of people saying, oh, but she's only 19, she shouldn't be getting married, she shouldn't be engaged that young. But just because you're getting engaged at 19 doesn't mean she's going to get married at 19. But a lot of people were sending her hate because of it, and they're still saying that she's young, that she shouldn't be getting married. And I think it's silly. Like, I'm happy for her, and I think that's great. And to be honest, I think some people are just jealous and have some insecurities they might need to deal with. But to be honest, people getting engaged is not, at that age, is not out of the ordinary. There's people that would get married at 16, so she really loves the guy and he really loves her, so I wish them all the best. Next thing is that Sia has been confirmed that she has an autism diagnosis, which this one I was a bit upset about, because I saw the TikTok and they're like, oh, that we need to be in together, because the way Sia, because of a lot of people say, oh, why they're not surprised that Sia, because Sia is the stereotypical autistic person, if that makes sense. So a lot of people, when they think of autism, they think of people like Sia. So in a way, I am sad that she's been confirmed to have autism, because a lot of people assume that every person that has autism, or every person that's on the neurodivergent timeline, or not timeline, spectrum, they think we're all the same, which is not. So I'm happy for her that she's got the diagnosis, but I was kind of upset about it at the same time, because I don't want people to now think that's how all autistic people are, and that's not true. The next thing, which is I was very upset about, and this is about the Supreme Court. So I'm pretty sure this is America. They've now made it that people can discriminate against the LGBT community. So if they find out that you're in the community, they can now basically have permission to discriminate you in the workplace, which is stupid. Just because you're different, you shouldn't be getting discrimination because of this. A lot of people will say, oh, what rights do you not have? And I'm like, the Supreme Court literally just ruled for them to be freely discriminated towards that kids. So I don't understand how people be like, oh, what rights are trans people not getting, when a lot of them do not have having their rights pushed down, like with gender affirming care and stuff like that. And some people are like, some parents could lose their child just because they're giving them gender affirming care. They could lose their child just for being a decent child, which is here because in that, in a lot of people's mind, if you're doing that to a person who's trans, you're actually, that's a form of abuse, which is not. I don't think it's a form of abuse, but a lot of people say it's a form of abuse because they're like, oh well, if it's an adult being trans, then that's fine, but children, no, leave children out of it. Not like, oh, which is, I think a lot of people forget that people in the community knew that they were gay. A lot of them knew they were lesbian, gay, since they were a child themselves. So it's not like, oh, it's just something for adults. Children should be able to know, if this is what you are, this is what you are, and that's it. I wished I had TV shows like Heartstopper when I was younger, because then I would have felt more comfortable to be myself. Like if I had a character like Queenie, I'm pretty sure her name's Queenie, who's in Heartbreak High. If I had a character like that, like I wouldn't have felt a lot of things that I felt when I was younger. Like I would have felt more seen and more like there's people like me. But I didn't have those kind of shows when I was younger. So the people that are growing up now, you have way more privilege and way more things that are out there to help you. So to be honest, things like bigotry, it doesn't make sense to me, because there's so much research. Like we got the internet, and you got TikTok where people do debates or discussions. Like back then there wasn't the internet and that kind of stuff. So it was just basically books. They didn't have as much. Our ancestors didn't have as much information to things as we do now. Next, I'm going to talk about people throwing things at Harry while on stage, which goes into another thing that I'm going to talk about later on. I don't understand this really, because you spend your money that somebody else that probably couldn't get tickets, you spend your money just to go and throw. I think it's silly. Why are you throwing things at people? And to go with this, there's also Cardi B threw a microphone to a fan, and this is after the fan threw water on her. And I saw a video from the audience point of view, and to be honest, I don't think Cardi B did anything wrong. She was defending herself, because why is she throwing water like that? I saw this news article when people were saying that Cardi B asked people to throw water on her legs because she was hot, but the person threw like the whole cup. And the way the person was saying, "Oh, I'm sorry," like I'm just like, okay, so good, so you know you're in the wrong then. The thing I'm going to talk about is Ariana Grande. So she got divorced. It's been announced that she got a divorce from her husband. I think they were together almost 2 years. A lot of people are sad, and I was sad too, because I did really like them together. But I've heard that they did try and work things out, but it just didn't work out, sadly. So they had ended. I am very sad for her, but I do wish her the best. And it is very sad, because they did clearly trouble, but they tried to make it work out, and it didn't work out. And sadly, that's just how some things are. It just doesn't work out. Also, do you guys like my top? Let me show you. Yes, you guys like my top. It's very nice, isn't it? It's a Lilo and Stitch one, so okay. When my sister saw my top, she's like, oh, she was saying Ohana. She said, Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind. I mean, like, Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite movies. Anyway, next I'm going to talk about people complaining about Barbie. So I think it's silly, the criticism this movie's getting. Yes, some people might prefer Oppenheimer, and that's fine. I've not seen Oppenheimer myself, but I did a review and I've talked about the unfair criticism. If you prefer Barbie, if you prefer Oppenheimer, that's fine, but it's still, then hate isn't necessary, because it's a really good film. Yes, I did think I would enjoy it way more than I did, but it's a good film, and it's not anti-men. When people being like it's anti-men, it's really not, because as I said in my review, a lot of men, one of the best songs in in the movie is by a guy. It's by Ken, who's played by Ryan Gosling. And to be honest, I think a lot of the men got a lot of the best lines. Like the women were funny as well, but the men got one of the best lines in my opinion. This one I'm very sad to say, and when I saw it, I was saying to my friend that I was crying. I was very upset. So Angus Clout, if you don't know who um, Angus Clout was on Euphoria, and he plays Vesco. I'll probably put a picture on the screen of him, but he passed away, and basically it was announced that his dad passed away, and his dad was his best friend, so he was struggling with that, and he ended up as of now, we don't know what the cause of death is. Some people are saying it was suicide. Some people are saying he overdosed. I don't know which one it is, but it was very sad because he was one of my favorite characters. And plus, they was going to kill him off, but the person that played Ashtray, he said that they switched it the last minute. So I don't know what's gonna happen with the character. My friend was saying to me maybe they might say that he got killed in jail. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it is really sad. And what annoyed me is that a lot of people are, instead of like having empathy, they're saying, oh, well, they might as well just cancel the show now, or I'm not watching the show, he's not in it. Like, he just passed away. Like, have some empathy. Like, it's very sad, and I've wished his family the best. I've sent prayer. I prayed for them, his family, and I also prayed for his Euphoria cast because a lot of them are sad as well. Like, I saw some posts. I saw the post that Zendaya did. I saw the post that the person that played what's her name? The person that played I forgot her name. Her real name is Barbie, but I think I can't remember. Why won't you come off? I don't remember her name now. But I'm pretty sure it's the one that was with Ethan. I forgot her name. I don't know what her name is. It's escaping me right now, but her. Okay, so I just searched it, and her name's Kat, and also the person who plays Jules. I'm pretty sure she posted as well. Yeah, so it is very sad, and rest in peace to him. I am. He does sound like a really good person, and the people that were lucky to meet him, I am jealous of you because I would have loved to meet him. And the last negative thing I'm going to talk about is Lizzo. So if you don't know, this court order against Lizzo when people are her backup dancers have said about sexual assault and things like that. And when I saw it, a part of me was half and half. Part of me was like, oh, I don't want. I believe victims, but it is hard for me to like not root for Lizzo at the same time because Lizzo's always been that person who's been about body positivity and accepting yourself and all of that. So I'm like, if it was maybe another person, if it wasn't Lizzo, then yeah, I would have probably believed be like, okay, yes, the person did it. But because it was Lizzo, I was very surprised. I'm still half and half about if what I believe and what I don't believe. She's now put a statement. Let's see if this is it. So I'm going to read it quickly. These last few days have been overwhelmingly got overwhelmingly difficult. I'm going to say that instead. And overwhelmingly disappointed. My work ethic, morals, and my respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are unbelievable as they sound too outrageous to not be addressed. These stories are coming from former employees who already publicly admitted that they were told their behaviour on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. Okay, so that's the post she put. So yeah, it's been on the news. Like, there was a time I walked past my dad's room, my mum and my dad's room, and I saw they were talking about it. So yes, I know about it, and my sister told me about. My friend asked me if I know, and I did tell her I know about it. So that's all the negative things. Now I'm going to talk about positive things. So the first one is that you got Doja Cat's song Attention that came out, and it was really good. And there's another song that she came out with that I haven't listened to yet. I don't know what it was called, but if I remember, I'll put a picture on the screen or what it's called. But I'm probably going to listen to it today. And I put what I think it was. But knowing Doja Cat, I'm going to think it's good. So I think her album has been, she did confirm that it's finished. So I don't know when it's going to come out, but I do want to get it. And I would love to see her on tour as well. Next, you got Nicki Minaj's album that's been confirmed to come out. I think it's October or November, I'm not sure. But I'm going to listen to that when it comes out as well. You got Olivia Rodrigo's album that's coming out in September, which I really want to listen to. It's called Guts, and I've already pre-ordered the album, so I'll probably do an unboxing when I get it. Or if not, I'll put it in my vinyl collection video. My updated vinyl collection video. Next, you got Maisie Peters' Good Witch. I thought the album was really good. I think I do prefer her debut album, but this one has a really good songs as well. Next, you got the Jonas Brothers tickets. So I'm going to be seeing them in June, on the 12th of June 2024 with my friend. I've now seen that they've announced tickets for the Thursday, but it's fine. I don't mind going on the Wednesday because I'll probably just stay home the first day anyway. So on the Wednesday I'll probably go out and then go out again later. So on the Thursday, I don't really mind if it's the Wednesday or Thursday, but I wish they would have said it before. But I understand it's because it was highly demanded. That's why they added another date. But that's going to be the last date because they're going somewhere else after that. But I'm very excited, and I haven't seen them in like 3 years. So I'm very excited to hear the new songs like Waffle House, and hear a lot of the old songs. I was saying to my friend, I hope they sing Paranoid, because I'm pretty sure they didn't sing Paranoid last time. They did sing Gotta Find You, and that was really good. They sang Hesitate, another good one, which they should sing. Thing I'm going to talk about is TV shows, and then I'm done. So recently I watched The Summertime Pretty, so I watched season 1 and season 2. I'm going to talk about season 1 first. So with season 1, I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. I've been hearing about the show for a very long time, and I was like, oh, it looks alright. But when I was watching it, I enjoyed it way more than I thought I did. With season 2, I'm enjoying it. I don't think I'm enjoying it as much as season 1, but it is good. It's almost finished though, so I think there's one more episode and then that's it. But they've confirmed season 3, so I'm very excited for that. That probably would be next year, because I know they're probably going to wait until the writer's strikes finish and then they'll film. The next show I'm going to talk about is called The Survival of the Thickness. So this is a really good show. I saw it on my recommending and I decided to try it, and it was really good. It was very funny, and it's definitely one of my favourite TV shows I've seen all year. The next TV show I'm going to talk about is Heartstopper Season 2. So I watched it. I enjoyed it. It was very sad. I think I still prefer Season 1, but Season 2 was good as well. And I'm excited for Season 3 and Season 4, because they did confirm that they're going to have 2 more seasons. And then you got Volume 5, the book, coming out soon. The Volume 6 hasn't been confirmed yet, but I know Volume 5 is coming out soon. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is my Barbie review. So I did my Barbie review recently, so if you haven't seen that, please go and watch it. But I got the CD, so that. And then that's the back, and then this poster, which I was going to show in my last video. I was going to show this in the review, but I couldn't find it, but I found it now. So, there you go. I got 2 vinyls, so this one is the white one. one is a clear one. Alright. Okay, so that's all I have to say on this video. If I've forgotten anything, then I'm sorry, but I'm glad that I've now talked about the things I want to talk about. My next review, the next reviews, I should be doing the Heartstopper season 2 next, or the Summertime Pretty, I'll see. And with my vinyl haul, I'm thinking of doing that, but I might wait until the Olivia Rodrigo vinyls comes. But that's all I got to say, guys. I'm going to go and have a good rest of my day and chill. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't miss out when I post. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.